What is good, family? It's Coach Ryan Razooky, and I recently made a video on how you should be working out 2 to 3 times a day. As you know, I put in a lot of work with Mikey, Freshman Player of the Year, but also a lot of work with Hannah Papau, who was Miss California State Player of the Year and Gatorade Player of the Year. She is incredible. But also I got a chance to be with Jimmy Butler before he left to the bubble. So I'll explain some differences between your live workout, your skills workout, and your shooting workout, and how you need to continue to develop your game. Let's get into it. Now, your skills workout is going to primarily focus on a lot of game actions and skills that you're going to be using in a game. Learning how to counter your defense, learning how to bump at the secondary defender, learning how to drive, how to counter all your moves, how to finish with both hands, advance your footwork, get into mid-range pull-ups. You want to continue to take as many moves as you can and add them all to your game. So here you can see us working on a lot of attacks to the basket, getting into a lot of pull-ups, working on some bump and spin moves. Oftentimes you'll see NBA players hit certain moves. Take those moves, replicate those moves, add them to your game. Drive and retreat, pro hops, euro steps, spin moves, slide bys, bump, evade. Any type of footwork that you see players use, you want to go ahead and take that footwork, copy it. Learning how to pick the ball up high, learning how to tuck the basketball, learning how to bump your defenders. All of these things are certain skills that you're going to need to continue to advance your game. This is just adding to your bag as much as possible. This is your skills workout. So every single day you want to try to have a skills workout where you advance your moves, your crossovers, your step backs, your hesitations. Any move that you see that you want to add to your game, that you see some of your favorite players do, add those to your game. That's going to be the best way to continue to advance. Work on everything on both sides. Make sure to leave a like and comment down below your go-to move, so that way we can get some ideas from each other on what moves we should all be practicing on. One of my personal favorite is going to be a turnaround fadeaway. So I'm going to be working on that move a ton. But comment yours below so we could all be working on it. So your skills workout is just primarily working on all of the moves that you see. Your ball handling, your finishing, your mid-range, your floaters, your footwork, your pump fakes, your one dribble pull-up, and your catch and shoot, all the above. Those are all skills that you got to add to your bag. Now, when it comes to your shooting workout, you will not be doing a ton of moves. You'll probably take about 2 dribbles maximum with every single move you do, but you want to focus more on the mastery of just making shots. So here you're primarily working inside, get your form shots down. Then you're going to be getting your one dribble pull-ups, your hesitation pull-ups, your one dribble step backs, your 3-pointers, catching it on the move. But typically all of your shooting workout will be done with 1 or 2 dribble maximum. Here you can see Hannah working on her one dribble pull-up. She hits 5 in a row or 10 in a row, whatever we're shooting for that day, and then we'll move on to the next skill. So here's going to be hesitation pull-up, a very simple basic skill. You see Jimmy Butler use this all the time. You see Russell Westbrook use this. You see Carmelo Anthony use this. Tracy McGrady was amazing at this. A lot of players use the hesitation pull-up to make that defender back up and then rise into their shot. All of these are very game-like actions. The shots that you're going to see the most will be catch and shoot, one dribble pull-up, one dribble step back, hesitation pull-up, or some sort of snatch back. Those will be the primary shots that you're going to see. So what we want to do on our shooting workout is work on all of those things until you hit 5 in a row or 10 in a row, whatever you're shooting for that day. Let's say that we make 10 mid-range pull-ups, 10 hesi pull-ups, 10 step backs, and 10 snatch backs going both ways on both sides of the floor. That's already 160 shots right there because you're playing off of both wings. And if you play from the middle, make it 240. Then you can start getting into your threes. But once you made all of those shots, then you can earn the right to go ahead and step back. So here should be shooting 10 in a row. We'll want top of the key. We want the corners. We want the wings. And then after we get our stationaries, we'll do the same thing on the move. So let's say we make 10 in a row from all spots. Now we're up to 290 shots made. Well, not including any that you missed, but 290 made shots in a row so far. Then once we hit all these, we can start doing them on the move as well. So once you make your 10 in a row stationary, or just 5 in a row if you can't do that just yet, then you want to do what's called lifting and drifting, or also known as a shake-up. But you can come from the corner to the wing and the wing to the corner, similar to how you would in a game. Or you could pop out like a V-cut and catch it and shoot it. But you want to be knocking down shots very similar to how you would do it in a game. Some stationary, but also some on the move. Once you get those down, then you want to learn how to get pick and pop and knock it down, or you want to learn how to chase and run after the ball or shoot it off of a handoff. All game-like actions or coming off of a ball screen with one dribble. But all of these things will be the most game-like, the shots that you're going to see a ton. What we're not working on in our shooting workout is a one dribble, crossover, step back, hesitation, snatch back, step back shot. We want to make sure it's very simple, very game-like. When Jimmy Butler was here, he made 150 mid-range shots before he considered stepping back outside of that three-point line. And then once he got back to that three-point line, he would do the same thing, make another 150, and then he would make 3 in a row from the corner, 3 in a row from the wing, 3 in a row from the top, 3 in a row from the wing, and 3 in a row from the opposite corner as well. And he would not leave until he made every single shot in a row. So he had to make 3 from the corner, and he could not miss a single shot. Then 3 in a row from the wing, could not miss, otherwise he'd restart the whole thing. The top, the other wing, and the corner. And then that's how he would finish his workouts, just being able to make 15 shots in a row from outside the line. So there's an idea of the difference between your skills workout and your shooting workout. Of course, your skills are focusing on all your dribble moves, all your footwork, all your attacks, all your finishes, all your bumps, etc. Your shooting workout is just primarily locking in and knocking down the most game-like shots you're going to see. No layups, of course. Even you can add floaters if you want to, but all jump shots, 1-2 dribble maximum. Now for your live workout, you want to be playing 1-on-1, 2-on-2, 3-on-3, 4s, or 5s. Any sort of live play, or even 1-on-2, so that way you can continue to work on your game on an on-ball defender and an off-ball defender. Continue to develop your IQ, but also to continue to develop your move set as well. And the more that you can challenge yourself to force yourself to score in different ways instead of the ways that you're comfortable with, is going to help you to progress a ton with your live play. That's going to be the best way to do it, is to understand which games are important and which ones are not important. And when you're just playing around 1s and 2s with your friends, try to continue to develop your game. Of course, win, but I want you to work on the moves that you're not very good at and work on the skills that you're not as good at, because that's going to help you to improve the most. If you're an incredible shooter, work on your drives to the basket. If you're an incredible finisher, then work on your shooting. If you're not great with handling the ball, then work a ton with your ball handling to create separation. Whatever you struggle with, make sure that you work on that the most. That should be a really good way for you to structure your workouts every single day. If you knock down 2 or 3 workouts a day between your live play, your skills workout, your shooting workout, your body workout, or your IQ workout, that's going to be a great way to continue to develop your game every single day. So make sure that you're doing at least 2 to 3 workouts per day, but then also you make sure that you recover and that you listen to your body. And a great way to get into your recovery is to do yoga. Yoga is one of the best things that you can do. Make sure that you stay hydrated a lot. Make sure that you stretch, and that you don't overwork yourself, because you can have some light days as well, and you can take some days off as well when you need them. But the more that you continue to put in work, the better you're going to be and the more prepared you're going to be. And as far as confidence goes, that completely comes from preparation. So the more that you prepare yourself for that moment, you'll be ready for it when the time comes. But if you're not working out, then you won't be confident, because you won't be prepared when the time comes to hit those shots. If you like this video, make sure to leave a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on notifications, as it's going to help you a ton with your future in basketball. And if you haven't already, check out my Instagram at R2Bball. TikTok is the same, R2Bball. Now, if you really want to be inspired, you can watch the rest of this video and see Tihin is shooting, because this is how you should be shooting as well if you want to play at that level.